We're out here at the range today with Waldo, and it has been one of the most fun days at the range I could say I've ever had in my entire life. And we've taken care of a lot of things, but we got one more thing we got to take care of. We've got to see if this Federal Punch is really all it's cracked up to be. It's a 38 Special Plus P, and it's only 120 grains. So usually when they lighten the load, it's to help with recoil, but also to gain velocity. This is the moment of truth. Well, it just looks like an XTP.
Right, with the big hollow.
Yeah, giant. Yeah, it's got a big hollow point cavity, which you need in a 38 Special to get good expansion. Razor burn rabbit. We're going to shoot it through this. As you can see, it's perfectly thawed out and should mimic flesh just the way it really should be mimicked. We're just going to see how that bullet expands after hitting some flesh and going into the dihydrogen monoxide. From precisely 7 meters away, I'm positive. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. For 38.
Right, once again for the second time.
.135 grain Gold Dot, all point 38 Special Plus P. Ah, I bet I shot the table. With my luck. Oh no. Yes, I did.
Sure did.
I hit this.
Right under.
You know what? We'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll just load up another bolt. We won't tell anybody.
That's a hit.
That's a good hit. Rabbit.
Tasty. Oh, look at all that.
Oh, the carnage. For the sake of science, we're going to take a 125 grain XTP 38 Special Plus P. This is a hand load backed by, I can't remember how many grains of unique powder, or bullseye powder. We've got a little clandestineness going on here again, but I'm sure it'll be the same.
100% science.
It didn't do near the damage like that Gold Dot did. Oh shoot, that went low. But it hit this jug here. Oh, and it captured it.
Sweet.
That's the luck of 5 leprechauns.
These are the cleanest post-fired rounds I've ever seen.
Yeah, sparkling. Not the most conclusive, but I would say, you know what we need to do? I think just shoot the meat into the vest. With one of those and see what
we get.
Yeah. Oh, I think I finally hit something where I aimed. All right, okay, you get to shoot this one.
Oh boy.
I'm tired of poking holes in my table.
Well, at this point I can't feel too bad, right?
That's right.
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
Right through the thigh bone.
That did a fantastic job on that. Okay. Okay. It's actually very similar.
Yeah.
On the XTP.
I'm impressed the expansion you get out of a 120 grain bullet.
Oh yeah. We better go get the Gold Dot.
For the sake of science, we should probably shoot the table a second time. Are we at 7 yards?
All right. I think precisely.
Oh, hold on. 2 inches forward. Okay, that's 7 yards.
All right. I think that was a good solid hit.
I think it hit a bone, huh?
The good part with this test is it really shows how a bullet, you can shoot it in a test media all you want, but until you're hitting bones and flesh,
Yep.
you really don't see or know how they're going to react. But to consider that it still went through all that flesh, still hit here. Oh,
You know, that's probably the one that hit the table.
that might be. All right.
We're being very thorough.
Very
Mistakes
thorough.
are being made. Everything is documented.
All right.
Fibrous tissue spraying out.
It is getting hard to tell what went where, but oh, look at this back side of this.
Oh, wow.
Just shredded tacos. Consistent though, in that same exact area.
Right.
Wow. But still it's eating meat and bone, flesh and bones, and still hitting pretty hard.
It adds to the confidence factor when you're carrying this that
Yeah.
it'll do what it's supposed to.
I think I would carry this punch all day.
Yeah.
I'd carry either one. I like this one a hair better, but I think if I had either choice of either one, I wouldn't hesitate. One iota. Cool. Well, thanks, Waldo.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now, wouldn't you know it, you get back home, you go to edit the film, and then you kind of realize the things that you missed. We missed some things, but I'll tell you, they were hilarious. You're just gonna have to trust me on that. I do want to take a look at each of these bullets. So the first one that we shot, that is how that one came out. It opened up, expanded nicely. After going through the meat and the bone and the 1 gallon of water, then it ended up going into the laundry detergent bottle the long ways and left a dent on the back side. The penetration was fantastic, and we have good expansion right there, especially for 38 Special. Then we tested the Gold Dot, 135 grains. And as you can see, you get just a little bit bigger expansion out of these 135 grain Gold Dots. These ones even have a larger hollow point cavity on them, which I imagine helps that to open up a little bit more. I believe this was the first XTP that we fired. It hit bone and we were able to capture it. But as you can see, expansion wasn't all that great. That bone deformed it just enough to facilitate that bullet penetrating, but not expanding very well. But still just a gnarly, jagged wound cavity that would have left. Then we tried it, I believe, with the meat and the vest alone. And after it passing through the meat, hit the vest with enough force that it caused it to pancake out. And it embedded the pattern of the cloth and the ballistic vest on that face of that bullet. This is the Federal Punch that we shot through the rabbit meat target and directly into the vest. This worked a lot like that XTP right there. And then we had a little bit of confusion, and I can't quite remember what was what. This is one of the Federal Punch bullets that came out. These two guys right here are the other Gold Dots. It's pretty clear to see that they performed well. They expanded out, they did what they're expected to do. We learned that they both penetrate really well. It just seems that the Gold Dot just eked out just a little bit better performance than the Federal Punch. But you look at how these reacted to bone and meat, and they performed very, very well. These ones, after they hit bone and meat, you have mixed results. Bullets do some crazy things, even really well-made ones, depending on the material they hit first. What I was able to determine from this is the Federal Punch is a bullet that I can trust in my 38 Special revolver. That was the biggest takeaway from today. Have a great day. Keep your stick on the ice.